Mark Donica here for Afterbuzz TV at the WWE 2K roster reveal with the Immortal, Hulk Hogan. Hulk, first question, just at this stage of your career, how are you feeling?
Everything's good, man. I mean, you know, being back with the WWE, being back home where I belong, it's happening exactly the way it should. I mean, you know, had 4 or 5 really tough years with surgeries, with my back and all kind of stuff. Thank God that all worked out okay. Totally out of the pain zone completely, so every day it just gets better and better and better, and I'm actually training like I'm gonna face somebody very soon, so no matter what Vince or Triple H says, my mind is focused on getting back in that ring.
Somebody, do you have anybody in mind?
Yeah, I mean, you know, the names have been thrown out. I know Stone Cold won't get in the ring. I would love to get in there with him, whether I won or lost. Everybody would love to see that. But, you know, if I had to pick one guy, it'd be my champion, John Cena. I'd love to get in the ring with him.
And it would be this generation's Rock Hogan, very much so. If you getting the chance to operate with so many of the generation's biggest stars, and consistently coming out, maybe not on top with the decision, but getting able to feel the electricity like we felt with you and Rock at 18, that was amazing. And in order to get that opportunity again would be wonderful. Last year,
hold on, brother, hold on. I think Cena would be in a lot more trouble than The Rock was in if I get in the ring with him.
All right.
I don't know if I agree with you on that outcome either.
Okay, you heard it here first. Last year in 2K14, there was the 30 Years of WrestleMania mode where we got to relive famous moments of WrestleMania history. Is there anything like pre-Hulkamania or WCW that you would like included in this or future games?
Yeah, I wish they would roll it all the way back to when I first started as a Super Destroyer with the mask on and go through the whole Terry Boulder and Sterling Golden stages. That would be awesome too.
I definitely agree with you. What moment, since last year we got a whole lot of WrestleMania moments, but there have been so many other moments, is there anything that hasn't been immortalized in a video game or on the WWE Network, which you can only get for $9.99 a month, that you would like to get, that you would like to be further immortal?
Well, the classic flub up of the Silverdome instead of the Superdome has to be go down in history as one of the biggest blunders of all time.
Well, that's probably going to be a $5 DLC coming soon. Just stay tuned to your local retailer.
I was going to actually figure that into my rap, you know. Wherever I went, I was going to start saying the wrong names: Silverdome, Superdome, Tokyo Dome, you know, Georgia Dome. We sold them all out. Who cares? So, I mean, I got such a huge pop out of it. I think I may start just switching things around and messing everything up.
Starting to play up sort of a losing your mind type of thing, don't know where you're going?
Wouldn't be too far off.
Well, I hope not. Is there any rivalry, since one of the new modes is famous rivalries, is there any rivalry that you would want featured in 2K15?
Yeah, I mean, I would love to have that whole Vince McMahon rivalry played out more than one match, because there was so much headbutting with him and I on a personal and a business level. There should have been wars and wars and wars and bloodshed everywhere with Vince and I.
And my final question, now another mode is the My Career mode, where you start out in NXT and you work all your way up to the Hall of Fame. How do you think your career would have been different if you had NXT as opposed to working the territory system?
Wow. Well, I wouldn't have gotten my leg broke the first day like I did with Matsuda. I mean, when I got in the business, there were 8 wrestlers in a dressing room, and if you wanted to be a wrestler, you had to take someone's job and someone's food out of their family's mouth. I mean, that's how you got in the business. There were no boots from Santa Claus and being sent to wrestling school. So I think if I would have went to NXT, back in the day when I was very young, 26, 27 years old, I was pretty darn aggressive physically, and I was in really good shape back then. And I think, you know, if you put that Hulk Hogan in NXT now, because I've been to the Performance Center, I think I would have probably pretty much dominated at the time, because I wasn't just big. I never got tired. I had real good cardio and could run forever, could do chin-ups and push-ups, and I mean, just it was crazy the shape I was in back then. So I think I would have had a good shot there at the Performance Center.
Thank you very much for your time, Hogan. And remember, you can pick up you can pick up WWE 2K15 this fall at your local retailer. Thanks again, Hulk.
Thank you, brother.